Hello everyone, it is Steve Talks here, and I hope you guys like the new setup I got going. I am back standing up, and I've always enjoyed standing up more than sitting down. I feel like I can get more interactive with you guys, I can move around, get hype for something. When I'm sitting down, I feel like I'm more restricted. But in today's video, we are doing something that got requested from a couple of my subscribers. It has been a long time, yes I know. Has been a long time since that comment was submitted, but I'm finally getting around to doing it. It is the fragrance spray off challenge. So you might be asking, what is this challenge? What is it about? Well, it's 8 random fragrances, 4 pairs of 1v1, so a head-to-head battle, and then you spray them both up in the air at the same time, and you see which one you can smell first. So then after that, the winner goes on to the next round, and in the end we have a winner that beats every other fragrance and is crowned champion, and we'll see what that one is. So first we gotta pick 8 random fragrances. I'm going to use Siri for my help. So I'm gonna ask Siri to pick a number between 1 and 85, because I have 85 fragrances. And I'm just looking at my collection. I'm gonna start at the bottom, and then 85 is the top. Pick a number between 1 and 85. 10. Oh, that's easy, okay. Pick a number between 1 and 85. 38. Alright, so 10 and 38. I know this is going to take a while, so I'm going to skip forward, but this is how I'm going to do it. Totally random. I didn't want to pick any. I'll try to make this as fair as possible, because I feel like if I pick any, I'm not going to make it fair in the most possible way. So I feel like this is the most fair way to pick. So I'm going to grab number 10 and number 38, and I'll be back with the rest of the pairs. Alright, so I got my 4 groups, the 1v1s, and honestly Siri picked some great choices. So I'm going to show you the battles, and then I'm going to start with round 1, and then we'll get the video started. So the first group is 1 Million Lucky versus Dior Homme Intense. Second pair is El Born by Colognes Barcelona, and then Parfums de Marly Layton. The next pair, which is probably the most exciting for me, this pair is Valentino Uomo Intense versus La Nuit de l'Homme by Yves Saint Laurent. And then the first pair, which is the one we're going to be starting with, is Bleu de Chanel Parfum by Chanel versus Initio Rehab. Let's try this out. Hopefully this kind of works. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Okay, it's Chanel. Okay, that took a while. I don't know if this is gonna work exactly. It took a while for the Chanel to come out, but Chanel advances, and sorry Rehab, but you're out. Alright, round 2. It is Valentino Uomo Intense versus La Nuit de l'Homme Yves Saint Laurent. And what's nice with Valentino Uomo is I have no cap to take off, so I was surprised when I picked this up. I was about to take the cap off, and I was like, oh, it doesn't have a cap. So, alright, let's check these 2 out. I'm going to spray them more this way so they come back. Alright, ready? 3, 2, 1. Alright, that's La Nuit de l'Homme. Okay, so that one was a better round. At least it worked. So La Nuit de l'Homme moves up. Next up we got Parfums de Marly Layton versus El Born by Colognes Barcelona. Let's check them out. El Born. Yeah. That was El Born. Wow, that actually was kind of surprising. It was probably the most significant so far, because I could smell it right away. Layton, I thought it would come, but as soon as I smelled El Born, I was like, yeah, that's not Layton. El Born wins. Alright, for the next pair and the last pair, before we move on to the semifinals actually. So before we move on to the semifinals, we got these two fragrances. Let's check them out. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Lucky. Yeah, that was Lucky. I don't know if I'm doing this as fair as possible, but I'm trying to. I'm trying to kind of whiff them both at the same time. I feel like I've made this as fair as possible. I mean, it's kind of tough when you have to spray them both at the same time. But so far, I've been honestly smelling the ones I've been picking. Except for the first round, it was kind of weird. It took a long time. But now, Lucky was pretty evident. And so was Elborn. Those two fragrances so far have been the most coming through. And it's going to be interesting because Lucky is going to go up against Elborn in one of the rounds coming up. I feel like I'm wasting so many sprays and you guys are going to judge me so hard for that. Well, on the plus side is that my room is smelling really good now. So next up we got, for the semifinals, La Nuit de l'Homme by Yves Saint Laurent versus Bleu de Chanel Parfum by Chanel. I almost said by Bleu de Chanel. Alright. Round semifinals. Who will advance to the finals? Let's see. Bleu de Chanel. Yep. That was really tough. It took a while for them to come. And I don't know like if it's just the air in the room, but it's like taking a while for some fragrances to come to my nose. And that might just mean they're weaker, but I don't think so. But nonetheless, it's been a great smell test. And La Nuit de l'Homme is eliminated, unfortunately. Not that I was rooting for it, but it was more like I thought it would make it far. Because La Nuit de l'Homme, anytime I spray it, I right away get a hit of the cardamom, get a hit of that scent that it gives off, like right away. Like if I spray it on my arm, I can get it to my mouth like within. That's really sounding weird, but you guys know what I mean. It really comes through pretty quick. So Bleu de Chanel is one of our finalists. Let's see who wins from the other category, which is probably the most exciting because these two fragrances right here were the two that kind of popped out the most. They're Elborn and Lucky by Paco Rabanne, and Elborn is by Garner by Shalona. These two fragrances is going to be an interesting battle because they're really popping right now. They're definitely the two that I smelled the greatest. But let's see which one's gonna win. 3, 2, 1. Elborn. Wow. But that did smell really good in the air. Elborn and Lucky was really good, but I did smell Elborn like before Lucky by like just a split second. Elborn moves on. Alright, now for the final round. I know this has been a long video, but if you've been watching all the way to the end, I appreciate the support. Thank you guys. Hopefully I can start filming more videos as I got a better setup now. Even though this is taking up half my room, it's still worth it. I feel way more comfortable, way more interactive when I'm standing up, which is something I want to do more. Part of these videos, the best part is the feedback I get on them. So if you guys are enjoying them, if you guys are submitting comments like of different video ideas, I really appreciate those. I'm going to try to do the best I can to upload for you guys and just keep rolling. The semester has started, so it is kind of getting tough, but I'm going to try to keep it going for you all. So in the final, we got Elborn, Bleu de Chanel Parfum. I've repeated the names of these fragrances quite a bit, so I'm sorry about that, but let's try these out. Alright, Let's see who wins. Hellborn has been really dominant. It's been winning every round clearly. Versus Lucky, it kind of got a bit lucky. Dad pun. But it made it. It made it really well. Bleu de Chanel Parfum, on the other hand, has been kind of making its way, sneaking to the top, without being necessarily the fragrance that pops from that list. I feel like what Bleu de Chanel Parfum does in a weird way, it actually like defeats the opponent. So when I smelled it versus La Nuit de l'Homme, it kind of just diffused La Nuit de l'Homme, and it did the same with, I believe, was it up against Rehab? It also did the same. So it's kind of weird, the fragrance, but let's do it. Oh, that's Bleu de Chanel. Wow. I can't believe it. It did it again. Did you guys see that? Hellborn didn't even come right away, and it usually does. And I don't know, like, I kind of want to retest it, but Bleu de Chanel just took a while, but it comes through, and it's kind of weird, actually. I might have discovered something that's pretty weird, but you guys should give this a shot. If you guys have Bleu de Chanel Parfum, spray it with another fragrance up in the air. And even if you pick the strongest one, which has been Hellborn, it will defeat it. So, the more you know about Chanel, maybe they are really one of the top brands. Alright, so that's been it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Bleu de Chanel Parfum was the winner. Let me know if you guys guessed that in the beginning, even though I didn't ask you guys to guess anything. But who did you guys think was gonna win? Did it turn out your way? Did it surprise you? Let me know in the comments below. And I'll hopefully see you guys pretty soon. I'll be catching you guys in another video. See ya.